Okay, we'll go. I'm going to call to order the council meeting of November 18th, 2025. I see we have a quorum. Do I have a motion to start the meeting?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Vote?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, this meeting will start. Stand for section. The flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. With our heads. Heavenly Father, we lift our city to you, seeking unity, safety, and healing for all of its inhabitants. Give us the strength to come together, and make this Pendergrass a better city for all. Amen.
Amen.
Did everybody get a chance to read the minutes? Do we have a motion to accept the minutes as written?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Vote?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Did everybody have a chance to look at the treasurer's report? Do I have a motion to accept it?
Motion.
Receive for filing?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
A second.
Vote?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that's it. Library report?
Yes. We have, for the month of November, we've had 24 patrons and checked out 16 books.
Old business, the Moose Park, this Saturday, we're going to have a ribbon cutting ceremony. And right now it's closed. We're doing some modifications to the ground next to it, to the train. But we'll be at 11 o'clock, and the first 24 kids that show up, little kids that show up, are going to get a hat and a train whistle. The dog park will probably be finished tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
So,
It's looking great.
Yeah,
I'll
so-
take a look at it. Yeah.
and we purchased some, couple benches, couple fire hydrants. And, we also bought 4 units to take care of the droppings. So we're going to put 2 there, put 1 over here at this park, and then put 1 at the amphitheater. So, then also the North Jackson Fire Department vets. I was told that it wasn't part of our, well, they called me, they're going to probably approve it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Nice.
So I resubmitted it again. I talked to Kevin Poe, and he said just resubmit the quotes again, but he led me to believe that yes, it's coming through. So it means that it's a volunteer fire department.
It's a betterment for
Yeah.
our area.
Yeah, but anyway, that'll happen, and we'll proceed with the purchasing of those vests for that. That's it for the old business. The new business, we're here to vote on the budget. We all have had a chance to look at the budget. We've been over it several times. Had a couple meetings about it. It's been online. So do I have a motion to it? Motion for the 2026 budget? Do I have a second?
Second.
And have a vote?
Aye.
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 Okay. The 2026 budget has passed. The next one was the purchasing policy ordinance. We've had numerous meetings over that. We've been modified it, and I think everybody should have a new copy of it. All right. Do I have a motion to accept that purchase policy ordinance, and that will take effect in January?
Aye.
We could go, if you want, we could go over it to the public, to just, Yes, you can read it, go over just the bullet points on the purchasing policy.
Just
So this is bullet points from every section. The mayor, city manager holds primary purchasing authority and may delegate to departments. Policy sets procedures for purchasing goods services that define dollar thresholds. Dollar thresholds are based on total annual spending for a vendor for the same similar items. Key exclusions are utilities, postage, memberships, subscriptions, conferences, seminars, training, tuition, lodging, legal advertisements, interagency contracts, real property, professional services, artwork, graphic design, vehicle repairs, use of equipment, brand conformity, licensed software maintenance, support, bank services, sole source purchases, and emergency purchases. Ethics requirements include no gifts, gratuities, kickbacks, and must comply with the OCGA 5578. Conflicts of interest must be disclosed. Affected officials, employees must recuse themselves. Confidential information may not be used for personal gain. Rebates belong to the city. Unauthorized purchases must be strictly for official city business. Personal purchases using accounts or funds are prohibited. Unauthorized expenses become the personal financial responsibility of the individual. The purchasing cycle for anything under $25,000 is the department. Then it goes to the city manager or the mayor. Department obtains the required quotes. Mayor, city manager verifies the budgets and approves, denies, and then finance would issue a purchase order if it were approved. The threshold amounts are $0 to $249.99. There's no quote needed for that. If any form is needed, it would be the P-card sign-out form for them to use the P-card to purchase it. $250 to $2,499.99. One informal quote, a request for purchase, and a PO. For $2,500 to $9,999.99, there are 3 informal quotes. Request for purchase and PO. $10,000 to $24,999.99. 3 formal quotes, and it's shared with the council for quotes. And then there would be a contract. $25,000 plus would be competitive sealed bids, proposals, and the council approval. Additional notes are change orders over $1,500. This is the part that I just added. $1,500 require new threshold approval. So that means we would revisit the threshold and start all over again as far as quotes and stuff like that. Block purchases of any amount require county board of approval, like Kevin Poe, but he can still be replaced. No split purchases to avoid thresholds. P-cards must be kept with the finance or city clerk, must be checked out with approval. Receipts are required upon return. Used only when vendor setup and invoicing is not possible. The same dollar thresholds apply to those purchases. Competitive bids and proposals over $25,000 requires public notice for at least 2 weeks in the paper. Bids must be written, timely, and publicly open. Bid request for purchase includes specs, terms, evaluation criteria, and price sheets. It's awarded on the lowest responsive bidder meeting all requirements. Proposals, price, experience, service, delivery, warranty, references, financial stability, etc. Withdrawals are allowed only for documented clerical error within 2 days, meaning they can only withdraw their bid or proposal. Tiebreakers: Pendergrass business, then Jackson County business, then Georgia business, and then if it's outside of that, there would be point toss between. Local vendor preference: valid for businesses licensed in Pendergrass or within 20 miles of Pendergrass. Under $10,000, local vendors are selected if within 10% of the lowest non-local price. Over $10,000, local vendors are selected if within 5% of the lowest non-local price. Opportunity to match rules apply for multiple local vendors, not applicable to public works or road contracts. Insufficient responses, so if there are no qualified quotes or bids, with proper effort, the city may directly negotiate. The city manager or mayor have approval and legal review with the attorney. If fewer than 3 quotes are returned, but 5 vendors were contacted, attempts count towards the requirement for bids for quotes. Change orders are limited to 3 for contract. Department head may approve up to $100 per change. Mayor may approve up to $1,500 per change as long as the total amount is less than $1,500. Beyond 3 orders or $1,500 total on contracts over $25,000 or contract mineral, means the council has to approval is required. Sounds good?
Yeah, this fulfills what was supposed to be in the city charter. You know, so we're finally putting a purchasing policy into effect. So there again, I guess there's more start again. Do I have a motion to accept passing this purchasing policy?
Motion.
I have a second.
Second.
Vote.
Aye.
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 Okay. That motion's set, and we will have a purchasing policy in the city of Pendergrass.
Yay.
The final thing I had was, I talked to Woody DeLong from K Partners, which owns the mortgage on this building. Well, if we pay this off faster than what we thought, he's going to knock $50,000 off the amount of it. So there's something that we can think about. If the city's doing pretty well, we might be able to use some of the splash money put on it, because I was sitting close to $200,000 in splash money. And, so we might be able to put some of that towards it. But if it ends up that if we can pay it off sooner than what we were originally planned, you know, like 100,000 here, but you know, it'll come up with the interest and stuff like that. Over $100,000 the city will save.
It's great.
Yeah, so
That's really good.
So I mean, we're in negotiations, you know, so everybody will be kept in the loop what's going on. So just to let you know.
Okay.
So going to open it up for any public comment now?
I'd just like to say one thing about that cab right there. A note on this building, is that correct?
Yes.
How much is owed on it?
Right now it's $414,000.
What's the interest rate?
It's like about 3%.
3%?
Yeah, it was pretty low interest rate. But the mortgage is out to the year 2044.
What now?
The mortgage is out to the year of 2044. So,
So that's if we were just making the payments as scheduled, it would be paid off in 2040.
the reason why the case, they're interested is they're getting old. They're a bunch of old lawyers, and they're older than me, and they're not going to live to the year 2044.
So they want to cash out.
So they would like to cash out.
So we could use $200,000 from SPOS money.
We could possibly do that, but
Well, let's say not this year, but
and
next year.
well, we might be able to.
We might be able to do it
This
this
week,
year.
well,
Next year.
Well, we might be able to cash out before that because the city's, we're in pretty good shape, you know, right now. So we might be able to take, if we get the splash, and we take maybe throw 200,000 at it, that we could be out of this, and this building would be ours.
I only reason I was asking questions because I never did know there was one until the other night, y'all were talking about.
Yeah, it was
The
something.
books, they said it was to pay off the lawsuit,
Yeah,
and Rob said that thing was taken care of, not to worry about it.
yeah, it was taken care of, right? More than the building. Yeah. So, but,
I've never heard anything with the notes.
yeah.
Anything about
Yeah,
the notes.
yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, it was originally $678,000. And the city did put some money in it originally out of the general fund. But the note was for $678, and now it's down to like $414.
I was just curious to know
Yeah.
what kind of rate you
But
based on.
like I said, it's, I think the savings is something that, you know, might be beneficial to us, you know, to look at, you know, a little bit, you know.
Well, interest over time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
plus
Yeah.
What does early payoff mean to him? And are we gonna get that in writing? Because
Yes,
what if-
oh yeah, anything I do, it'll all be, you know, negotiated, it'll be all legal, you know, it's it's basically what he's doing, he's just taking money for the principal and forgetting the balance of the interest. So that's basically what we'll actually be paying him off, like maybe $350,000 or something like that for the building. And with no more interest on it. So, but
For this year, it's only 3% interest rate.
I have to double check. It was pretty low.
So it was all done when the rates so low.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's the year 2044.
When did the contract begin?
Yeah,
It's been in
2000, was it 18?
yeah, something like that.
That's about right.
Yeah. So there.
All right, so if we found 200,000 from SPOS, we still have to come up with like 164,000.
Yeah, something like that. Which we would have.
Okay.
We do have.
So we do have it.
We do have.
So does that sound like 5 years or less, or?
Like next year.
Could be next year. Could
Like
be
next year.
Could be possibly. It depends on how our budget goes and how our finances go. We could possibly do it, this year sometime. Even that.
not this year, next year.
Yeah.
Well, next year, yeah, 2026.
Pretty outdated.
But,
Yeah, it's like we got,
Yeah.
45 days.
But like I said, it's something that,
So you're trying to get where you pay it off early.
yeah,
How much discount you put in the deal?
$50,000.
$50,000 off the principal. And no interest. No, we're not paying any more interest.
Because everything actually goes straight to the principal.
Everything goes straight to the principal and it's done.
Mhm.
You'll do better than that.
Well, we can try. I mean, like I said, it's just started.
We'll nominate you to.
We just, it was just mentioned, so I mean, that's
We'll
more.
get your salary.
Yeah.
Go get Betsy on.
Is there any other public comments or anything? Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
vote?
Aye. Aye.
I don't want it to be over, so I'm kidding. Aye.
This